Yes. So we've got a fantastic pitch number 2 now for you. Please, everybody, give a warm welcome to Tallulah.
Tallulah.
Thank you for joining us today, Tallulah.
Thank you.
Please just tell everybody a little bit about yourself and the deal that you've brought today.
Hello, thank you for having me here. My name's Tallulah and I run a holiday let management company based in Kent. And I'm here today to pitch a property that I think would be a really good holiday let in Canterbury. And I'm very excited to tell you about it.
Brilliant. Well, I'm going to leave you to it. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Crack on.
Okay. So today I'm pitching a 2-bedroom apartment in Canterbury in this very prestigious building. I already manage the whole floor below, which is a very successful holiday let, which makes, I think, 41,000 net profit a year. So the floor above is 2 bedrooms. It's already pretty renovated. It's on for $290, but we've had good authorization from the estate agent that the seller will take $275. So that's what I'm asking for today. And what I'd like to do is to spend $20K doing it up and making it into a beautiful holiday let, and then letting it out through my company. I think that's... I've got my figures. Hold on. What I think it could make is $56,600 gross a year, and a net profit, an average net profit of £33,918.20 based off an 80% occupancy rate. So, Angels, if you want to see this deal through, and if you would like a hands-off investment into this property, or if you would like me to source further properties to increase your portfolio, speak to me. My name's Tallulah at Idyllic Retreats.
Can I just say that this lady is 18 years old. I first met her when she was 13 or 14?
14.
14, and I'm so proud today because you've come here 4 years later. I knew you would be I knew you were aspirational even then, and that you would really start your own business on. You've done a fantastic job. So whatever happens today, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Okay, now we've got over the nice bits. Now it's business.
Yeah.
So
that was nice, John.
That was nice, John.
Doesn't happen very often.
Thank you. So, okay. If you don't mind, I'll sort of go first, if that's okay, for a change.
Go for it.
So, the purchase price is how much?
It's on for $290.
Yep.
But
What can we buy it for?
$275.
Okay. And do you want me to fund the whole purchase price?
Yes.
You do. Okay. And so we're going to be in. So with the work, we're going to be in for £300,000. Yeah.
I think it'll be £20,000 to do it.
Yeah. Well, let's say 25. Let's say we're in for 300,000. Okay.
Okay.
And on 300,000, the net after everything is going to be about 30-odd thousand a year.
34.
Yeah.
Yep.
Letting it out. Yeah.
How confident are you on the 80% occupancy rate?
Very confident. Because I already manage the whole floor below,
Yep.
I feel I'm completely booked, to the point where I'm turning down bookings. Canterbury gets, I think, 1 million visitors a year. You've got the parents from the university staying.
Yep.
You've got all of the attractions around Canterbury. It's a very popular place to come and visit. So I think that I don't see it as kind of a competition between the two lets. I see it as opening up more of a market, which is why I think it's a good holiday let investment.
Okay, good answer. Paul, would you like to start or carry on even?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So sorry. Just so I can get clear on these figures. So 275 purchase, about 20-30 grand refurb.
Yeah.
And GDV of 350. So about a 50 grand uplift.
Yes.
In value.
Yeah.
And is the idea to keep this and refinance it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you do refinance it for 350, then yeah, you get, I think, 50k profit. And then it will be, the idea is that my property would then let it out, which then you can expect your net profit a year to be 33,000.
Where do you get your GDV from? Is that from a done-up flat in that area?
The one that I manage below is 380. So
Okay,
that's
is
where
that an
I've
estate
kind
agent's
of got it
valuation?
from.
Is that
Yes.
Okay, so to work out. 7%.
So what are you proposing? Are you proposing that we buy the property
Yes.
and then you manage it?
Yes.
Yes.
Basically. Okay.
And own it 50-50.
Say that again?
And own it 50-50.
And own it 50-50. So
And
50
share the profit. Is that right? Share the red.
Yeah.
50-50 as well.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Now, when there's silence, it's unusual, and it normally means people are just mulling things over. And remember, we've only just seen this 5 minutes beforehand. We saw 3 together, so that's why we're mulling things over. Nicholas's little brain's working overtime, isn't Nicholas?
Yes, because I left my phone over there and I can't calculate the yield
Nicholas,
very easily.
you do some serviced accommodation, don't you?
I have done, I don't anymore.
Yes.
I didn't like doing
Aren't you
it.
very good at it?
Well, it's not about being good at it, it's a hell of a
No.
lot of work. You've got to treat it as an independent business, which
Which is
you
spot
clearly
on.
are.
You've got a great partner.
But I'd rather do my own investments more hands-off.
Okay.
So it's kind of an investing style. If you're going to go service accommodation, you've got to go full on into the management. You've got to set up a whole infrastructure, a whole business
But
around
that's
that.
the great thing I like about this is that that's already done for us.
Oh, exactly. That's
And
why.
I mean,
she
the
could be a
last
great
thing I
partner.
want to do is be messing around with service accommodation, to be honest with you. You know, it's not my bag. However, if you've got someone inspirational who's doing all that for you, that makes a huge difference. And if you look at the pack that Tallulah has given us, it's so professional, it's amazing.
It's hard to see, but I don't know what's on screen, but her interior design, the way she designs the rooms
wow.
is
Yeah.
incredible.
Very impressive.
It's really, really amazing. So
Thank you.
Ranjanj, what are your thoughts? You've got service accommodation, or in your case, they're bed sits, aren't they?
No, I do not.
well, 4 people per bedsit as well,
Yeah.
isn't it, John?
I don't do
I think he rents them for the day and the night, so he gets double.
no,
yeah, day and night.
Those are by the hour.
They were the days, weren't they, Ranjanj?
Those-
They were the days.
those are by the hour, those ones.
Okay.
So service accommodation. Okay, so I think the one thing that is interesting is that you've already got capacity in that building,
Yeah.
and you are turning people away. So that is definitely a good sign.
There's definitely a market. Definitely
Okay.
a big market.
The other ones in the building, do you own those as well?
No, so
Just
they're all
manages
let
them.
out.
Are those under
separately.
management?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I might go, if everyone's happy. Paul, do you want me to? If I can go first, would you mind?
That'll
Is that
make it
okay?
easier for us to better
okay,
it,
because
yes.
then you can just outbid me or whatever you normally do, just to spoil things.
Yeah.
So I've already said how much I admire you. I don't know much about the service accommodation, really. I've got some holiday. I've converted some of my stock to holiday lets, and my stepdaughter runs it all. I don't have anything to do with it, thank God. It would be a disaster if I was involved, I'm sure. Whatever you do in property, you have to have a passion for it, because if you haven't got a passion for it, you're not going to do it very well. And that might be, you might be someone who wants to renovate listed buildings, fantastic. It might be, you love doing service accommodation, but you must have a passion for it. And my problem with this deal is I don't have a passion for service accommodation at all. But I really like you, and that puts me in a bit of a dilemma, because I like working, obviously, with inspirational people. I think I'm concerned about the 80% occupancy rate. I know what you're saying.
That's an average. So
I know.
that's
I know what you're
minimum.
saying, but that's quite ballsy. With our holiday lets, we're working on about 30 weeks a year. Having said that, with 30 weeks a year, we think we can double the net amount we get than we would on a short-hold tenancy by having it as holiday accommodation. Now, what you're suggesting, because it's such a lovely area and everything else, that is much higher.
Yeah.
So we're at about 50%, you're at 80%. 80% concerns me. And if I'm buying a property that I want to rent out, and it's worth 350 when it's done and we've got 20 grand to spend on it, I want to make a profit on that in case it doesn't work and then I can sell it at a profit. So I want to de-risk it. Everything I look at, I want to de-risk. People think property developers are big risk takers. On occasions, if the market's doing, if the market's doing that, maybe you can take a few more chances. But on the whole, I de-risk everything. And to de-risk this deal, this is what I would say. If you can buy it for 250, things are tough at the moment, yeah?
Yeah.
If you can buy it to 250 and you can convince me by the figures for the flat below, then I will make you an offer of 250. I'll put the money up like you want, and I'd want 75% of the deal. You get 25%.
Ouch. That was mean, John.
That's life.
I don't think that's
That
me.
wasn't
And,
nice, John.
and you got that because he
75%.
likes you.
Yeah. Imagine the people he doesn't
That's
like.
the only reason.
Don't know what someone else would have got.
He's going to get you to all the work and take 100% of the deal.
Well, at the moment, it's the first offer, and sometimes the first offer is the best offer, by the way. So let's see what the others say. Paul.
Okay. Yeah, look, I was thinking a similar thing to John. Just done some numbers on it.
It's like a son to me, he is, like a son.
Yeah, right.
Thanks.
Now, similar to the last deal, I don't see any need or reason to finance things cash.
No.
I think it's a waste of money. So if I was to do it, we would finance it at about 60% to purchase it.
Yep.
Of all costs, all in, about that 300,000 that you need. So it requires about 120,000 cash. Now, after the work, because obviously the uplift is relatively minimal because it's a light refurb, after the work, there'll be about 90 grand left in it. So the way I look at that is that's my 90 grand that I've put in,
Yep.
based upon your figures and also based upon remortgaging it at about 7 or 8%, because that's about what you'll pay in today's market for a short-term let. That's about a 10% net yield on the cash left in, assuming everything goes to plan. Now, if we were to split that, that's only 5% on my cash, which isn't very good. So I'd actually just written the same figure as what John said. I'd be willing to do it, but only at 75-25, because that's a 7.5% yield on my cash left in.
And is that on a purchase price of 275?
That is on the purchase price of 275.
Ah,
Okay.
better than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny that.
Yeah.
Better than me and better looking than me. So, Ranjan.
Serviced accommodation is not my bag.
Oh,
so,
you're having a laugh.
What?
It's not your bag.
It's not my bag.
I thought you did lots of it.
So I think
you
John
don't
and
do
Paul
lots.
has put two good offers on the table. So I'll
But
I'll
Ranjan,
declare
genuinely,
that.
I thought you did service
No,
accommodation.
no.
You don't?
No.
He does serviced office accommodation.
Oh, I do
sorry.
serviced offices. Yeah.
Sorry, I misunderstood you. I do apologise. Okay, so
I was wondering where you got that from. Yeah, serviced offices.
I thought you just had a load of bedsits. So you've got two offers. You've got
Okay.
me at 250.
Yep.
Yeah. And you've got Paul on the same deal, 75-25 but he will go to 275 on the purchase price.
Okay.
So you've got two offers.
I haven't been yet.
I'm just
You're trying to stop me talking again?
No,
Or-
I'm just saying she's got two offers so far. Then you've got Nicholas to come.
Okay, well, I'm going to make it easy for you guys. Just so you get a deal today, John, I'm going to step away from this one.
Okay.
But I really, really like you. I think you've done an incredible job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, the interior design that you do on these apartments is incredible. I love your design eye. I had no idea you were 18. I mean, it's absolutely mind-blowing what you've managed to achieve. It just shows anyone out
you.
there that's trying to get into
Yeah.
property that literally anyone can do it with the right mindset, taking action, going for your goals, absolutely inspirational. I'm actually working with Craig, Craig, could you stand up quickly and wave? Craig was on Series 4 of Property Elevator. We invested in his business. We own 40% of it. We've bought a plot together at the moment that we're developing out. But we've also offered on a hotel in Berkshire. It's a 17, 18-bed hotel, which we want to keep as C1 and run as serviced accommodation. So you've turned up today like a shining light. So although I don't want to invest in this because I think it'll tie up too much of my money, it's not in my area. I'd be concerned it's not the right thing. It's a little bit too small. I'd be very interested in having you to come and look at that and see if that's something you might want to work with us on.
We'll have a chat. Definitely.
Okay.
Thank you.
I knew that was going to happen. So, two offers.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm at 250.
Yep.
Paul's at 275. The choice is yours.
So you want to buy it at 250?
I won't pay more than 250 for it. No.
Okay. And same thing. So I'll do it up, refurbish it, and then let it out.
Yep.
Okay.
And
you're for 275.
I mean, obviously, we want to buy it as cheaply as possible.
Yeah, I understand that.
But I think based upon the numbers, it works at 275. Mostly on the not so much on the basis of adding much value to it, but more so on the basis that you're already managing the flat below it, you know what it's going to rent for, and the net yield it's providing on a yearly basis is pretty decent based upon that.
Yeah. And so we'll do it up all for you, and then my company will let it out. Yeah. Okay. The thing that's in my head is that it's already on the market for 290, which I think's a lot for it, because there's nothing, that's not really done up as well. I can't see that the seller's going to accept 250. So, Paul, I'd love to go with your deal. So
fantastic. Well done, Paul. Brilliant. Well done, Tallulah.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic.
Well, two out of two, yeah.
Right.
Well, Tallulah, that was absolutely fantastic. I think she deserves just one more round of applause for that. It really was amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.